Do you know how much bull semen is worth? If you've
I
got
can't
good,
say I've...
No.
Yeah.
People eating on the tube is like unacceptable.
Grim.
I think they've definitely banged that.
I would have been
Allegedly.
banged on the underground.
Rumour is.
Let's go see Lennon and his corpse and get drunk on vodka. And I was like, lads, look at the tile work. I saw someone take a lateral flow test.
And did they learn they had COVID?
The whole tube was just there watching them take the test.
With bated breath.
We're all just sat there like, right, well, now we're going to find out whether we've got the plague.
Do you remember his surname?
Yes, I remember.
Okay.
Bugeja.
Do you remember this person's name?
Yeah. Bugeja.
Sorry, was it
I'm going to look
Bob?
you in the eyes. Bugeja.
Yeah.
Perfect. Our guest today is one of the circuit's most exciting comedians, writers, and performers. He's a regular writer on a little odd show you might know called Love Island, and has also written on the BBC's brand new show Race Against the Tide. His credits also don't end there, because he wrote for Ian Sterling's Roast the Internet. He also co-created and co-wrote and starred in the hilariously brilliant sitcom Buffering. And in fact, I kind of only think he's here today because he wants to have a break. It's Steve Bugeja.
Hey.
Welcome, Steve. It's
That
so
was
nice to
nice.
have you. That was good. You
yeah,
like that?
That's really good when you just
Yeah.
read out a full
There
CV.
you go. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. Yeah, I'm very good. I love to be in your little studio. It's very
We've
cute.
seen
Yeah.
that you've got your new stand-up special out on YouTube. How's
Oh,
it
wow,
going?
you guys are on it.
We
With
are.
the
We
PR
are on
it.
straight
We
out.
are.
I have got a stand-up special out. Yeah, it's called Shiny. It's on YouTube for free.
I need to see this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good, I think.
Yeah. You think?
No, it's good. It's definitely good.
It's good.
It's totally funny.
brilliant.
It was a
We
show
love
I did at Edinburgh Fringe, and I just
Yeah.
like recorded it. It's daunting though, because I sort of want to check the comments and stuff, and like
Yeah.
whether people are, and
Oh,
so
I
I've
would
had to
just. I
stop
feel like
doing
I
that.
would make fake accounts and be like, "This is amazing."
Yeah.
This guy's so funny and handsome.
Yeah.
Oh.
10 out of 10.
What, like a Trustpilot review?
Yeah,
Of a
yeah,
stand-up
yeah, yeah.
special? Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, though, having seen a clip from the stand-up special, I am amazed that your hyperfixation is not the Bank of England.
Yes, I talk in that stand-up special, Shiny, about when I was at school in my teenage years. I was in a Bank of England club. I loved economics. There was three of us who formed a Bank of England club. On a Thursday lunchtime, we'd kind of meet up. We were on like the monetary policy committee, and we would like study the economic data from that month and decide whether to put the hypothetical interest rates up, down, or keep them
How
the same.
often were you right?
What?
How often were you right? Like about if you were
Oh,
predicting
will be
patterns?
correct. Yeah, good question. Largely, we pretty much always got it the way that the Monetary Policy Committee got it. Yeah,
That's
because we
actually
were looking at the same
epic.
data, so like you'd have to be mad to make a different decision. Like it's the same stuff. But the problem was, this is so boring. It was like early noughties. It was a very boring economic time.
Yeah,
so
it was before
most of the time,
Bitcoin.
it was before like Liz Truss. It was before. Like things really got exciting from
Yeah.
an interest rate point of view. So most of the time we just kept interest rates the same. So
Oh
we would
my
like spend hours reading and go, yeah, we'll keep them the same, lads. And then that was the decision.
You guys must have got all of the ladies.
We went to an all-boys school, so it was,
Okay,
it was
fair.
physically...
So physically
It
impossible.
was physically impossible,
Yeah.
but you are, I think, right to point out that
Yeah.
if there were ladies there,
Yeah. Were you ever
we
able
would
to
have got them.
Were you ever able to grow the numbers from 3?
No, we never got past 3.
Either of them gone into finance?
No, they've actually not. I think they got it out of their system in their teenage years.
Listen, you could have been doing worse things.
Let's get into the
But yeah,
reason
no,
we're
Bank
all
of England's
here.
not my fixation, sadly.
It is the London Underground.
The London Underground.
The
yeah.
London Underground.
And like broadly trains, there is a general passion for the train system, but specifically the London Underground and the way it functions
How
and its
old were
history.
you when this obsession started? Like, do you remember the first time you took the tube in London?
I remember the first time I took it on my own.
Yeah.
That was a big moment.
Oh
From
my
Liverpool
goodness.
Street to go and meet my dad for lunch in Holborn. So
I
that's
love
just,
that you remember the first time
so
you
that's
took
just the
it
Central
alone.
Line's quite a simple route that I did there to start me off. But I remember the excitement of it, yeah. Very exciting days.
But you don't remember how the obsession started. You just remember.
Well, no, okay, so it started with trains. So trains was
Right,
the initial
okay.
passion.
Yeah.
I just thought they were brilliant. I just loved how they got you places quick, and they never got lost. That's what I remember thinking that as a kid. A train never stops and asks for direction. It just gets to the place it's going. I think
Yeah.
it's just amazing. And then I live in London, so the main train thing is the Underground, and I just think it's
Yeah.
brilliant. And I now watch like documentaries. So like in the morning when I'm like eating my breakfast, I'll just put on YouTube, and my YouTube page is largely train related documentaries. And there's this one man.
Your algorithm must be wild.
Yeah. My For You page is disgusting. It's just trains.
It's just
And there's this one guy who does these documentaries about the London Underground, and he does it with this woman who works for the Transport Museum, and they're a little double act, and they go around all these like hidden like stations. They talk about the history of the lines.
Obsessed.
And their chemistry is electric, to be quite frank. I don't know if they're a couple or not, but they're brilliant. They've got such a shared
If
interest.
they're not, they need to be.
Yeah, they've definitely banged, like for sure.
Yeah.
You can see that.
I wonder if they
Allegedly.
banged on the underground.
Rumor is, just in case they're
Rumour on
watching.
the underground
Yeah.
fan fiction
They
world.
banged on the Victoria line for sure.
Yeah.
But I just love it. And like every morning I just watch another. There's more. There's so much stuff to learn about the London Underground.
What is your favourite underground line and why?
My favourite London Underground is the Victoria line.
Okay. Tell us why.
Because it just gets you places quickly.
Yeah.
It doesn't mess around. It doesn't stop in places that are unnecessary, other than Pimlico, which is a disgrace and shouldn't exist. And actually, one of the documentaries that I watch is about the Pimlico station, and the reason it existed is because the like local residents are very posh, and they like campaigned to have it added. It was only going to stop at key stations, like so stations that were like had other lines going through it, so that when you got off you could change onto another line. And then Pimlico is just the only station that doesn't have a changeover. It's just like a nothing station, other than Black Horse Road, which is also a disgrace. But
See, I've done Black Horse Road. I know that one.
yeah, that's up in the north. It is a disgrace.
Do you know what
Waste
I
of my time.
discovered the other day?
Go on.
I got to Russell Square, and I was like, it was like elevator or stairs, and I was like, I'll take the stairs.
Yeah.
Thinking it will be like a few flights, like no big deal. Holy shit. And then I saw a sign that was like, warning, this is 273 stairs, like only take an emergency. And I was like,
yes.
And I was like, 273 stairs? That's nothing. So I was like, I'll walk it. I shit you
it's a
not.
lot of steps.
Halfway up, I was like, I literally had to stop. And like, I had to like stop and like have like a picnic, have like a situation, have a break, have a breathe.
Well, Covent Garden also guilty of that. I took the stairs in Covent Garden the other day, and then halfway down the stairs it has that sign and says this is only to be used in emergencies. I was like, right, well, that made me put that at the top, guys.
Yeah.
As a sign.
Yeah, like not while I'm having the heart attack that you've induced. Like that would have been helpful. But I'm never again. I will go to Holborn. Like that.
But that's because they're both on the Piccadilly line, which is one of the deepest of lines,
right?
And one of the oldest.
How would you rate the Piccadilly line in the grand scheme?
Not highly. I think the Piccadilly line is quite slow. The doors do this thing where I know this is so niche for London, but they do this thing where they'll close, and then if any other door jams across the whole train, they all open. Yeah. Which is so stupid, because then more people try and get on, and then they jam again. Yeah. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess.
You do also get you get the dickheads who think it's funny as well. Yeah. Who
there's a lot of them on the Piccadilly line. I can tell you that.
If you could be any station, which one would you be?
Which station would it be? That's a really good question. And I have one I have thought about. I think I'd be a station that has a lot of changeovers.
Right.
You know, because I want to be connected.
Yeah.
I want to be.
Yeah.
You want to be vibing. I want trains going through me.
You want continuous foot traffic inside you.
I want a lot of business going through me. I think I'd be maybe like a Baker Street. I think it is the oldest remaining like intact one from the very beginning. Because the original line was like the Metropolitan line. That was the first ever one. And that's got quite a lot of lines in it. It's got Jubilee's good. It'd be sad to not have the Victoria line running through me, but I would accept. I like the Jubilee. I've got a lot of respect for the Jubilee. I think she does a good job. Mm-hmm. They're all female, by the way. All the lines.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
They keep the city together. Of course, they're female,
and they're generally on time.
Yeah.
And I think Crossrail is she's up there. She's bordering on a train, and this is a real debate in the London Underground community. On the Reddit forums, there's a lot of debate about whether we're classing the Lizzie as a tube or train.
I know she's new, but my God, the trains are so clean and so nice.
They are wonderful. I mean, I went 2 years ago. I did London Pride. It was absolutely boiling, and we were melting, and we got to ride the Lizzie line back to where our Airbnb, and my God, was that satisfying? That aircon hit us, and it felt like every single, all the beads of sweat on my face all of a sudden were just
And
Yeah.
she's
Gone.
very pride friendly,
Oh
Liz,
yeah.
I would say.
Oh yeah. Lots of space. I know.
Yeah.
One of us was wearing fairy wings as well.
Oh, you
so,
can fit them
yeah.
on. You try and get
Oh,
those
it was
fairy
nice.
rings on the Piccadilly line, you'll be
Yeah,
struggling.
absolutely.
Those doors will be open all the time.
Absolutely. I would like to get your thoughts on the district line for a very specific reason.
Have we got time for that?
Yeah.
The district line, it's slow.
It is slow.
It's slow. It
I
stops
can
at
confirm
too
that.
many places.
Yeah.
I would say though, and I think this is a kind of sign of how wealthy the areas that the district line goes through. It's the best looking line of the people on it.
It is. You see, the
Yeah.
thing is,
On average.
the thing is as well. So my father, for context, this is his hyperfixation.
No way.
Yeah, he was ecstatic.
You have no
when he
idea.
found out that
He
we were
was
going to be
so
doing an
I
episode.
hope I do his
His
justice for him.
favourite tube line is the western part of the district line because he says
That's a very boomer thing to say.
I know. Do you want to give your thoughts? Do you
No,
want to
so
rebuke that?
what does he say?
It's the destinations it stops at.
Right.
He doesn't mind the fact it's slow.
Yeah, he's enjoying-
because he's enjoying the ride
He's
so
enjoying the
much.
stations. Yeah,
No,
okay, I get that.
This man.
What's his username on the forums? Do you know?
See, I don't. As far as I know, he's not on the forums.
Alan B.
Oh, he's
007.
on, he's on
Yeah.
the forums. He's
But
definitely on the forums.
So when the film Skyfall came out in the cinemas
Yeah.
in 2012, we went and saw it. And I don't know if you've seen the film. There is a scene where he gets a tube. He's chasing Javier Bardem on the tube.
Filmed at Aldwych.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is it. Apparently, it's an unrealistic tube journey because we saw it in a packed cinema.
Right.
And I shit you not, that he gets off at the stop and my dad in a packed cinema just shouted, "Rubbish!"
Wow.
Literally
At
shouted,
the top of his
"Rubbish."
lungs.
And it was all he would
that
talk
ru-
about.
And
Yeah.
that was the element of James Bond that he found unrealistic,
Yeah,
was it?
yeah, and he
Steve,
said,
this is what I said.
"Yeah, this
He
is."
watched,
yeah,
he watched
absolutely.
James Bond and thought,
And he wouldn't shut up about it afterwards.
Yeah.
And he said, "I think it's a disgrace that a British institution misrepresented the London Underground."
yeah.
That's the passion we're
But the
talking
way he
about.
survived multiple bullet wounds
Yeah.
was that was realistic.
Listen, he doesn't care about the bullet wounds. He's not a bullet wound enthusiast, but
you go from Oxford Circus straight to Kensington, then
Yeah.
you've got some
there's
serious
gonna
I
be
feel
problems.
like it
blood
would
on
have been
his
such a
hands.
mic drop if after he'd screamed rubbish, he just walked out with like no
yeah,
comment.
I think my mum wished he would have done.
Yeah.
I think she probably wished he had.
But yeah, that was filmed at Aldwych, which is an
Yes.
abandoned station in
Yeah.
the Strand. You can still see it. It's like you can sort of see the outside of it when you walk past, and not many people notice it. Not enough people
I
notice
think it's
it.
amazing that you instantly knew where that was filmed.
Well, a lot of the filming's done there. It's mainly, if you ever see the tube on anything, it's
Mm-hmm.
done in Aldwych.
I
Generally,
often wondered if they did it on any of the old ones that were disused, but maybe not.
there's not many other disused. There's 40 disused train stations in the whole thing, but a lot of them are like used for training and stuff like that.
Correct. I learnt there were 40 when I was
Yeah.
doing my research.
Yeah.
for this.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Aldwych is the one that's like central
Yeah.
and used for
Have you
filming.
ever seen anything be filmed on the tube?
No, but what I have done is I've gone on those tours of
The disused
secret
stuff.
parts of
Yes.
the tube.
That's-
Because
yeah.
basically every girlfriend I've ever had thinks, God, what can I get this loser for a birthday? And each one of them has independently come to the decision that the thing I would enjoy the most is a Transport for London underground tour of a different part of the tube. And to be fair to them, I don't know if they're talking because they've all chosen
Yeah.
different ones.
Do you
I
have
hope they're
to
not
be
talking.
to pretend to be excited every time you get it?
Or do you not have to
no, I
pretend?
am excited.
Yeah, you're not pretend. He's not pretending,
I'm
Luce.
thrilled. That's
He's
how
not
I know they're the
pretending.
one at the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, okay,
Yeah.
you've correctly told me
Here
the
we
right
go.
thing. Yeah.
This is it.
There's two tours that I that stand out for me. The first one was on Kingsway, and you go underground, and it's like they were gonna build a line that went under the river, and they basically built a bit of it and then stopped, and now it's just there, and you can just like go on the tracks and walk pretty far down this tunnel. It's like really amazing. And then the second one is Clapham South. I went down below Clapham South, and you go like round the entrance, and you go down this lift elevator. It's like a whole little village down there. There's lots of rooms, like loads of bunk beds, and basically that's where they housed the Windrush people when they came over on the boats,
Oh,
and
wow.
also where they housed people in the war. And it was used for like government secret spying and stuff. Like it's just, and it's like got bars, it's got like kitchen areas. It's like a whole like world down there, and it goes out all across Clapham. It stinks, like it stinks,
Yeah.
but like
Is it
it's-
like old piss? That sort of
yeah, old piss,
Stale
the
piss.
oldest of piss you could imagine.
smell? This
And
1800s.
Some of the oldest piss you've ever smelled in your life.
What is the strangest thing you've seen on the tube, though?
The depths of COVID, when the tube had just opened up again and we were kind of distancing, I saw someone take a lateral flow test in between Oxford Circus and Bond Street.
And did they learn they
And
had COVID?
The whole tube was just there watching them take the test.
With bated breath.
And just waiting for the results. We're all just sat there like, right, well, now we're going to find out whether we've got the plague. Like, it was insane. And she was just there, like, doing the all of that.
Was she like gagging when she put it up? Yeah.
It wasn't the nose one, was it? It was the one that you could do.
You swab your like tonsils or whatever.
Yeah, it was the one that you could do like there and then.
Yeah.
And she was just there, waiting for the results.
What, did you get sick afterwards?
No, I didn't.
Well,
but I wasn't sat
hopefully-
that near her.
Right.
So I was like
Can
opposite.
you imagine being the poor sod sat next to her and it just comes up positive? I'd be like,
Yeah.
well,
Just the second line appears and it's like,
I
right, well,
used to
we've all
live
got
in-
to isolate. This whole tube's got to isolate now.
I
is
used
it.
to live in New York, so it was just we just had a lot of flashes. Like, it was like a rite of passage in New York to, like, if you hadn't seen a dick on the subway, then you just weren't a New Yorker.
Right.
Like, we had a lot.
Oh, sorry, this isn't COVID now. This is just
No, this
dicks.
is just
Yeah.
this is not during COVID. I wish this was like weirdness during COVID. This was like very general.
One of my favourite times of the year is when, in the summer, when there's lots of different concerts going on in London and you'll get the crowds like merge. So like there was a few years ago, there was like Harry Styles was at Wembley and Red Hot Chili Peppers were at Emirates and I think like Slipknot or something. It was like a real mix.
Yeah.
I was at Oxford Circus, I think, or something like that. And they all just converged and you could just spot who was from each concert.
That
it was
is
great.
so
We went,
funny.
Yeah,
I
it's
once
a fun
had a
game.
convergence on the tube of Taylor Swift and Foo Fighters.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah, I
quite
remember
the
that
combo.
one. That was a good one.
Yeah, there was a lot of pink and cowboy boots and sequins, and then also all the bracelets. But then also
And there was Taylor Swift fans as well.
Okay, I'm dying to know, what is your favourite tube fact you've learned?
I wouldn't say it's my favourite fact, but it's one I've been thinking about recently.
Yeah.
The Northern Line.
One you've been pondering lately.
Yeah. I actually brought this up in conversation with someone very recently, and they were not interested. It's the Northern Line. That used to be two lines, right? It's two different lines, completely separate. And you can see it when you look at it. You're like, it's obviously two lines, like they branch off and they combine them into one line, right? And now they are considering making it two lines again.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it would be like Battersea to Edgware, I think it is, and then Morden to High Barnet, or one of the others, yeah. And one would go through Charing Cross, one would go through Bank. And it would, apparently, if they did that, it would increase, oh, this is so boring. It would increase the number of trains per hour by 5, right? And the Northern Line is
Right.
the busiest line, it's the most overcrowded line. And that would actually solve all the problems if they could increase
I think that they should do this.
The only problem is Camden Town. Now, let me tell you about Camden Town.
Tell us.
Because they would have to change over at Camden Town.
Right.
Because that's where they cross. It's not big enough to sustain the changing.
foot traffic.
Kennington is big enough. The
Right.
station close to here that can handle it. Big fan of Kennington as a station. Kennington's got a loop underneath it where the trains can go round. So you can actually just go round and round forever underneath Kennington
Oh my
if you
God.
wanted to. If you were to ask me what my favourite interchange is at the
Right.
tube, I would tell you that it is the Stockwell Northern Line to Victoria Line. That is a joy. It's
Fair
just
play.
like straight through one, like you can literally see the trains, they're looking at each other. I quite like that camaraderie between Victoria and Northern. I think they've got a good working relationship. And you just sometimes this isn't making the edit. The doors open.
and you can just get off and walk straight onto the other.
And
Oh.
the perfect timing is your Victoria Line's doors open, you see the Northern come in, you walk straight off. You don't want to be running. It's undignified. And then the doors open
No
on the
one
Northern,
runs.
you
No one
close.
runs.
And then they both leave together, and that's nice. That's the best case scenario.
You obviously write voiceover for Love Island.
Yes.
So if you could write the voiceover for the Tannoy, what would it be? Like, what
Gag
shit
it up
would
a
you
bit.
say?
Just get some gags in there.
Get some jokes.
A few puns. Also, I'd like target it at the sort of people who are going to be at each station, you know?
Right, yeah.
Like Clapham. I'd be
Yeah.
like, stop being so full of yourself. You know what I mean? You're a bunch of estate agents, that kind of stuff. And then, like,
If you got to Pimlico, you'd be like,
I wouldn't even announce it.
the next stop is
The next stop
Non-existent.
doesn't exist. Don't look at it. They do sometimes like let brands take over certain lines, which I'm not a fan of. They've like Heineken Zero took over the Bakerloo line and they'd rebranded it like Bakerloo
Is that like an endorsement thing?
Yeah, and they'll pay loads of money
I
to
wonder
do
how
it.
much money you'd have to pay for that
Millions.
to happen.
That is wild.
I think it's really bad. I think because they're sacred. You shouldn't be putting.
Yeah, no.
They're a London landmark, actually.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It's like them going, oh, we're just going to change Buckingham Palace to being
Yeah.
Bexingham Palace and have the beer Bex in front of it, like talking about the tannoys. This is actually the cutest fact. The old announcer who used to do the London Underground, like Mind the Gap,
Yeah.
the famous Mind the Gap, was a man, I forget his name, but he was like an old man. And the Tube like got rid of him and changed it, and it's now the woman.
Yeah.
But the widow of that man used to go to Embankment Station near where she lived to listen to her widow, her ex-husband, her husband, her dead husband. And obviously they changed it, so he left, so she couldn't listen to him, and they put him back on. So now only in Embankment can you hear his voice.
That is
because
so
she goes
sweet.
every day to listen. I think that's really cute.
That's
That
really
is
wholesome,
so
actually.
Yeah.
sweet.
So now when I go
Yeah.
Embankment, I just think, God, that's the dead guy.
What a
Sweet.
beautiful story we
And I
have.
like that TFL did that. You know,
Yeah.
that's like a nice thing to do.
We also hear that you have some merch.
Yeah.
Please
Well,
tell
this
us.
also
or show
ties
us.
into sort of ex-girlfriends buying me presents.
Okay.
Just like desperately.
Is it just all underground merch?
Yeah. This is the only one I could fit. It is
Oh my
a
God.
London Underground pencil case.
I actually love that.
That is
So,
incredible.
So just for the audience who are only listening in, Steve has just pulled out a
It's a pencil case.
London Underground
It's a tube.
pencil
I'm
case
obsessed.
It's a tube
I'm
pencil
obsessed.
case.
in the shape of a tube.
Yeah, exactly. It's in the shape of a tube.
Do you use it?
Of course I use it.
Have you still got the label on it? Oh no, it's just no, it's
It has still got the but
Yeah.
that's just to preserve its value.
You've removed the label.
Because this sort of thing
again.
is pretty valuable stuff.
That is insane.
Yeah.
I love that.
Got it from the London Transport Museum. Fantastic place. If you're
Yeah.
looking for a day out. Good date spot. How
How many dates have been there?
How many first kisses have you
5?
had in the London Transport Museum?
Not a first date. I'm not a maniac. Are you kidding?
What is it? Third date
It's a
stuff?
5th or 6th date minimum.
At
It's
least.
like they've got to be actually invested at that point to
They've
then
been
go,
they've been vetted.
okay,
Yeah.
he's probably autistic. I've got other merch that I forgot to bring. So I've got TFL did a mashup with Adidas, and they brought out trainers with lines on the back, and it has the logo, and you could get all the different lines matched up. So obviously, as I mentioned, Victoria's my favourite. So I got the Victoria line, which is matched up with the Waterloo and City line. So on the right foot is the Victoria line, on the left is the Waterloo.
That is so
City. And the
satisfying.
colours are like blue and the green.
Yeah.
That I've mixed feelings about that because I don't like the Waterloo and City, but I love the Victoria, so it's a real love-hate situation with the trainers. I really don't. I feel a bit dirty wearing Waterloo City on my left
You're just walking around with one shoe
because it's like
on.
what? It's got one stop. Like, what are you? What's the point? But Victoria, I love so much that I couldn't get Victoria and Jubilee, which is what I would ideally have wanted.
Yeah.
So they've got those. They're fantastic. I've also got a Crossrail jacket. From when
brilliant.
they were building Crossrail. It's just a high vis orange jacket with Crossrail construction on the back.
That's
And I
very
just
cool.
wear that out and about sometimes.
Do you also know
On a
that
night out.
you can and the reason I know this is because my father has them. Do you know you can get socks that have the different seat patterns?
Yes, the
Yeah.
I have seen that.
Of all of the different underground
Yeah,
lines.
like the Bakerloo seating pattern
Yeah.
is like a famous.
And he also, I need to show you these.
Can I be friends with your dad? Is this
Yeah,
something we need
absolutely.
to exchange
You're gonna see
numbers?
this,
or...
and you're gonna want to be friends with him. So I got these for him for Christmas one year, and if you zoom in,
my God.
for sort of, you've got there what he's got there are slippers.
Well, like that's basically my
Yeah.
pencil case, but in slipper form.
Yes, your pencil case. That's exactly what I thought when I saw them. So
wow.
for those of us that are listening, basically what Lucy described, but also as slippers on a grown man's feet. I'm just going to
like
show
basically
it
he's wearing
as
these.
well.
He's just
this way.
If you can't see it, it's pointless.
Yeah, this way for those that are watching. Incredible, very sexy.
I've often on stage I've talked about liking trains. I was on tour with my friend in Norwich, and I was on stage and I did a thing about loving trains, right? And then after the show, I got a DM from a woman, and I was like, "Here we go, here we go again."
Hello.
Good stuff.
She generally said, "Hi, Steve. Heard you like trains." And I was like, "Okay, found my niche." And then she's like, "My boyfriend owns a train. Do you want to come drive one tomorrow?" And I was like, "Well, this is better than what I initially thought this was going to be."
It was either that or a major, the most crazy catfish I've ever heard.
Yeah. Just luring me in with her train.
Exactly.
So she was like, "Do you want to come drive it tomorrow?" And I said to my friend, I was like, "I've just been DM'd by a stranger inviting me on a train." And he's like, "Well, don't do that. You'll get killed. Like, don't go hang out with them." And I was like, "No, I'm going to go." So the next day, they came to our hotel, picked me up, and I just got in the car with two random strangers. And they drove me to some railway sidings that he owned, like just quite far out of town, actually. And there was just loads of old railway carriages. he took me on a tour of them, and then I got to drive one. Like I got
That
to
is
actually physically drive.
amazing.
And there's a story on my Instagram page of me just looking so excited. It's on my like highlighted
Please
reels.
send this to me.
It's like it's
please.
me in like high vis, just smiling constantly and just driving this train really slowly up these tracks. It was honestly brilliant. I also like their relationship. Like their relationship is based around trains, and I find that.
Listen, it's
So
all about
it's
it's
couple
about
goals.
side hustle culture now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and his side hustle is to own multiple carriages.
own multiple carriages and just
He's
drive
in a,
them.
he's in a syndicate. So there's a few people who own the trains with
Do any
him.
of them live on it? Because I feel like you could probably.
Maybe.
You've got house,
I
you have
didn't-
houseboats, so
Yeah.
you can have house trains.
Yeah, house trains. Yeah, no, I didn't get that vibe. I think they use it for like filming and stuff. But
Oh, fair play.
It was one of the happiest days of my life, actually. In all honesty, I don't know if anything better than that's going to happen to me.
Right. Okay. So, what are some of the now defunct tube stations that have been lost to history? Like, what would you say is the most important one that we've lost?
Well, Aldwych was pretty central and would have been handy. Me personally, I found out that there was a Brixton East, which would have linked up on the London Overground, which I
Right.
think is still part of the Tube network. I respect that. The orange one. That I found out about recently, closed it because it just wasn't getting used enough. I don't know actually. Have you got a list?
We no. We actually don't have a list.
Have you ever been on a metro system elsewhere in the world?
Yeah.
And how is it compared?
I went on a school trip to Russia, which I don't think is something that happens much anymore.
No.
But when I was like,
It's a little bit more difficult these
yeah,
days.
a bit trickier. Year 10 we were studying the Russian Revolution, and we went on a school trip, and the metro in Moscow is beautiful. Like the stations are phenomenal. Like you could just we did a tour of the metro stations. Like, that was and I was like in heaven, and my friends were, this is really boring. Let's go see Lenin and his corpse and get drunk on vodka. And I was like, lads, look at the tile work.
That is so fair.
Really beautiful.
I feel like you'd really like the New York subway.
I think I have enjoyed the New York
Unless you,
the New
unless,
York
you,
subway, yeah.
unless you want to see there's dicks in there.
there's
But
lots
whatever.
of dicks. And like
Few
dicks
dicks.
aside, I actually think
Dicks aside.
Dicks aside, they are actually quite impressive.
Do you know what
Yeah.
really is beautiful?
What?
Is the Tokyo Metro. It's
Oh yes, that is
beautiful.
unbelievable.
It's
yeah.
unbelievable, and if it is a minute late, then
Yeah.
you have them apologising on the tannoy,
And
like
the
severely.
way they queue for it is
Yes,
brilliant. Like, they all
Immaculate.
just queue in a line.
Yes.
Like whereas I must say the way we behave on the London Underground is bad. The way people queue and getting on before people get off.
It's
I hate
savage.
it
It's
and it's
so
how you
Engage.
much.
treat it as well. I was on the Underground recently, and there was a man in full like office wear who came on and was with other like finance bro friends, and he had just what I can only describe as like petrol on his hands.
What?
Yeah, just petrol on his hands. This was Kensington,
Liquid?
by the way. Yeah, it was like black liquid on his hands, and he was holding onto all of the handlebars and just smearing it everywhere. And I was
that's
thinking,
gross.
first of all, what's on your hands? Second of all, why would you not think to wash your hands before
Yeah.
you came on the London? You would not see that on the Tokyo Metro, is
No,
all I'm saying.
That'd be fair.
Absolutely not.
You'd be
people-
arrested.
Yeah.
People eating on the tube is like unacceptable.
Grim.
I think.
Grim.
I wouldn't want to eat on the tube. Like,
No.
this is just who.
People have had COVID on there.
Yeah, exactly.
People are
have done
testing.
people have done lateral flow tests in
Yeah,
these
yeah.
seats.
There were bed bugs recently.
I think it actually came to the Victoria line, which is a
Oh
It's a
no,
real shame.
Steve.
That's a strike against your
it's
favourite
just-
line
yeah.
there.
But she dealt with it. She cleaned herself up.
She was all right. She was all right.
She's a dependable woman.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, we
Right.
do have for you, as a tube expert, some quick fire quiz
Oh, no.
questions.
Okay.
And this is really going to put your knowledge to the test.
Yeah.
So,
What I would say, I'm not an expert, you know, like I'm not one
That's
of those.
fine.
I'm
This
just a
is-
passionate
That's
user.
fine.
you are closer
And
to an expert.
what I
These
would
are more
say-
fun.
I like because I feel like real train nerds might watch this and be like, "Well, he's an absolute amateur." Because I've been when I do those tours, you know, of the underground tunnels and stuff. You see the real train nerds, you know, the real ones,
Yeah.
and they're looking at me like I'm the cool. Like they're like I'm like Harry Styles to them. You know, they're like, "Oh my god, this guy's got a
You're,
girlfriend.
you're like the filthy casual.
He's with
amongst
his
them.
girlfriend. This is mad. who is this guy?"
Okay,
Yeah.
these are just for fun. So we're going to go straight into it.
Okay.
So, how many babies have been born on the tube?
On the tube.
Yeah.
Are we talking a moving train? Or are we talking?
We're talking a moving train.
Right.
We're talking like paramedics having to come down. It's
Yeah.
born on the tube.
God. Okay.
In motion.
I think a few. I mean, it's been around for a while, so I reckon 400.
Is that your final answer?
Is that too high?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
What
It's
is it?
5.
Yeah, but So that's the ones we know about.
True.
Yeah.
Not the ones
There's no
in
way
the
it's only
toilets.
5.
Yeah.
There's definitely been more than
It
5.
apparently is 5, but here's a bonus fact for you. Politician turned talk show host Jerry Springer was born at Highgate Station on the Northern Line
I've heard that.
in February 13th, 1944, when his mother sought shelter during a Luftwaffe raid during World War II.
Yeah, that's
So
a good
Jerry
fact.
Springer, born in the London
Tube
Underground.
baby.
Yeah, really
Yeah.
good.
Not
there
test tube baby, but
there
tube
must
baby.
have there must have been loads of people born in the shelters though, surely.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I
That
guess
was one of the tours I went on actually. Clapham
Yeah.
South, underneath Clapham South, huge air raid shelter.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And yeah, really, really good tour that.
To go down there, do you have to be on a tour? Can you just
Yeah, you
rock
can't
up?
just walk down there.
Yeah, you
That
can't
would
just
be
rattle.
mad.
You can't rattle the bars and say,
Yeah.
"I'm here."
Oh, guys, just
I'm
popping
here."
down.
I would.
No, you've got to do it.
Probably, yes, you would.
You have to do like an official tour, and you meet outside the station, and this other an Uber geek who works for the Transport Museum will be there, and they're often volunteers. And by the way, that's something I am interested in getting into
Yeah.
myself in hosting those tours. In
You
the
would be
future,
amazing at that.
when I've got
mean,
more
what a
time.
gig.
Yeah, what an amazing gig! Like so much fun. You know, you've got this little gang of dweebs just
That is
touring.
so epic.
Enthusiasts.
Yeah.
Losers. I
Yeah.
feel like if there was a nuke in London, you would be so prepared.
Yeah,
So-
although I'd have to be sharing it with loads of Clapham
This is
estate
it.
agents.
You'd be like,
yeah.
I think I'd rather get nuked.
Yeah.
Steve just goes down. He's like, comes back up. I'll stay up here.
You know what? They start talking about Deloitte. I'm going to die. I'd rather die.
Take me back upstairs.
Victoria line, favourite line, but it was nearly called something else. What was it called?
My goodness, are we teaching you something you don't know?
Well, the
What's your
Jubilee
favourite
line
line?
was nearly called the Fleet line. I know that. I don't know what the Victoria line was nearly called. Is it like North-South line or something like that?
It was nearly called the Viking line.
Well, I'm glad it wasn't.
The Viking line.
Why?
The name was actually a contender because it's a combination of Victoria and King's Cross. So it's actually a bit of clever wordplay.
Oh,
Big
actually, now you
brain.
said that. I like it.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe that hasn't come up in one of my documentaries.
Well, I'm
will
glad
now.
that we taught you something.
Yeah.
So the Underground
Yeah.
tried to introduce a perfume fragrance called Madeleine at stations to mask bad smells, but it didn't go down so well with commuters. How long did the perfume system last?
What was the system? They're just blowing out,
Yeah,
spraying out
Just
perfume.
spraying. Yeah.
called,
Like the Selfridges counter.
called
Right.
Madeleine. How long do you think London put up with this?
Not long, a week.
It was one day.
One day.
Well, imagine
But-
how grumpy Londoners
But they
are.
smelt great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the smelliest line is. I think Northern.
It's got to be
It's
Northern.
gross. It's
Yeah.
just sweaty. Central's gross. Yeah. Central
I think Fulham Broadway.
Oh, that's just a place.
But it has
The smelliest place.
It has a station, doesn't it?
Yeah, it has a station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I never take the tube.
Do you not take it?
No.
I'm a bus or car girl.
No, you're an Uber girl.
I like
what
my,
a thing to reveal at this point.
I
in the
like my,
podcast.
I like my transportation above ground.
You like it on wheels.
Don't like
Yeah,
to
I
feel
like
exposed.
fresh air.
This is it. There are some famous London Underground ghosts.
Yes.
Who is the most famous London Underground ghost?
Should we give you a clue?
It's a woman. Is it Covent Garden? There's one.
Bank station.
Bank.
Yeah.
Bank, yeah.
Is there?
Mm-hmm.
That's haunted, is it? They're not haunted. It's just a commuter who can't find their way out. It's just so massive. They just died in there
Just
because
was
they were
some woman giving birth in the
they were
toilet.
just trying to change from the central line to the northern. It took them so long.
Have you ever been on a ghost tour of the Underground?
No,
That's your next birthday
I
present.
don't
This is
like
it.
ghosts though. That's not my.
That's fair play.
You're
Yeah,
not
fine.
searching for the tube ghosts.
I'm not looking for scary stuff.
No.
That's not what
We
I
don't
want.
want to ruin the
I'm
one
more about the
sacred
tracks, the timetables, the
Yeah.
history. I'm not really looking
Yeah.
for any kind of dead people.
Well, she's called Sarah Whitehead, aka the Black Nun, and apparently she haunts Bank Station because she's searching for her brother, who was a bank clerk executed for forgery in 1811.
Oh,
Yeah, looking for her brother.
So
well,
now you know something new.
that's a good one.
Okay,
a few of
and-
them are haunted though. I think there's one. I think it's Covent Garden, where is the most famous one. She and you hear her screaming.
Oh my God.
Yeah, someone died outside a theatre, maybe Empire Theatre or one of those theatres, and yeah, that person haunts the tube station next to it.
That is absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
I'm going to never stop in Covent Garden at night
Yeah.
now. Okay, last but not least. What's the... Sorry, this is my favourite question. What's the weirdest thing that has ever been handed into the Underground Lost and Found property?
Oh my God, was it one of the babies that was born?
It's several things, but it was not one of the babies.
Yeah, weirder than a baby.
I don't know. Is it alive?
You could say that.
You could say that.
You could say that.
It's alive.
Well, partly.
Well, there's several things. The first one.
So this is lost and found.
Yes.
Right.
The first one was. Sorry.
She'll get there. She'll get there. She'll get there.
It was a jar of bull semen.
A jar of
A
bull semen.
Not
Was
even
lost.
not even human semen.
I knew I'd placed it somewhere. A jar of bull semen. It was present as well. I forgot to.
Who the fuck is on the tube?
As the lost and found clerk looked at that and gone, well, that's.
I know what kind of semen that is. That is.
Whoa, boys! It's not. This isn't human semen.
Yeah, it's doing a litmus test.
We can actually reveal that it was a contestant on ITV's Beat the Chasers that actually found it on the London Underground.
What, they worked there?
They worked in the lost and found, and they thought, I'm going to say this for TV.
Yeah.
This is a TV anecdote.
Yeah.
They thought I got to beat the chaser
To be
to
fair,
get over
do
this.
you know how much bull semen is worth? Like, if you've
I
got
can't
a good,
say I've-
no, if
no.
you've got a good bull, right?
Yeah.
If you've got a good bull and you're breeding, I'm
Yeah.
telling you now,
Valuable.
that's some prime juice.
What's
Yeah.
your source on this?
A lot
That
of
was actually from someone on Tipping Point.
Yeah, that was the tipping point. Bull semen. Hey, we're talking about side hustles.
there you go.
Jacking off bulls.
So that's the first thing. The second is a harpoon gun, which feels a little bit more ominous and less fun.
Yeah.
The third thing is 3 dead bats.
Oh my God.
I think someone purchased them and was maybe like a taxidermy person and was
Yeah.
taking them home to do whatever the weird shit taxidermists do, and maybe left them on the tube.
I mean, I would hasten to guess that's real district line energy.
District line
Yeah,
energy.
that's the sort of
Eastern or
thing.
western?
West, deep west. We're talking
Yeah.
Parsons Green. It's that kind of. It's that kind of area where they're messing around with bats.
We actually also have a couple of bonus questions for you,
Yeah.
set by an expert,
Oh.
my father.
Is it?
Yeah. He,
What's your dad called?
Alan.
Alan B.
We
It's
call him
such
Alan
a
B.
train guy name
It
as well.
is.
He loves it. He has a couple of questions for you
Is
because
he going to FaceTime the questions to me right now?
he has voice noted
Are you
me the
joking?
question. He's
No.
actually, and he had
Steve,
two
he's so
questions.
excited.
He
This
was.
is really bad for my father issues, just so you know.
Here we go. So I'm going to play them off my phone right now.
My dad shows no interest in trains.
Hello, this is Freya's dad. I understand that you're really interested in the London Underground, so I have a question for you. Which underground station has the River Westbourne running directly above the platforms?
Oh, Alan.
He's not going easy. He's not going
don't
easy
let
on
Daddy
you.
down now.
Yeah. It's all right. You've only got the expert
gosh.
watching.
That's another dad can be disappointed in me. The River Westbourne running above it. I know some lines do run below rivers, yeah, but I don't know where the River Westbourne is.
That's the question.
That is the
That
question.
is sure is the
It's
question.
literally the
Can't
question.
deny
That is
that's the question.
So what is it? He wants the line or the station?
He wants the station.
The station.
He wants the station.
Alan is very specific.
He's very specific.
That's difficult, Alan. Power deduction. I'm going to say it is west. Oh God, I don't know.
You really don't want to disappoint him, do
Well,
you?
I'm
You
trying to think
don't
if
want
there's a
Freya,
disappoint
do you
him.
know the answer?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's
I
like
had to
one
ask.
that's named like that it's going to be really obvious. That
Yeah.
when I do.
Just any station.
I'm going to say South Kensington.
The answer is Sloane Square.
That's really close.
Yes,
that is two
that
away.
is.
Actually,
That
that is
is.
two away.
That is.
He is close. And he had one more. One more.
Between 1927 and 2003, there was another underground railway in London.
Yeah.
You had stops at places like Liverpool Street, King Edward Street, and New Oxford Street. So my question is, what was it called and what did it carry?
I think he's referring to the post line.
He is.
The Royal Mail post line. And it ran from Paddington to Whitechapel. I didn't know it went to Liverpool Street. It must have, I guess. Yeah, it could have. Yeah, it would have guessed Whitechapel, Liverpool Street. Yeah, it might have, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, carried post. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That was the mail rail. Ding,
Mail
ding,
rail.
ding. You got it.
Alan
Yeah.
B would be proud.
That's
That
That one's for you.
really full on. Thank you, Alan, for this
it's
question.
all right. No, he was very insistent. He was sending us questions all week.
Was he?
He was, yeah.
I hope I've said something that he didn't know. I think it's unlikely given
Yeah.
what he knows. Is he on Instagram so you can follow him on
No.
Instagram? No,
Nah.
okay.
He's everywhere.
Has
Yeah.
he been on the Transport for London like tours and stuff?
No, he hasn't actually.
Little
He
Christmas-
hasn't.
little
So
Christmas
I will.
present.
Yeah, this is it.
Or maybe just something me and him could do together.
I can't, but I can't tell him because he'll ask for it and then mum will be fuming.
Oh, what's her stance on it? Is she not a fan of his passion?
Well, I don't know. I think she just find it boring. personally,
Oh,
but not everyone can have good taste.
A lot of women do find it boring.
I'm absolutely here for an Alan B. Steve collab on the London Underground.
Do you know what? We'll make it happen.
Oh my God, we could be like that train guy, the Francis Bourgeois. Because he's actually going to be, he's hosting Top Gear now. So he's gone off and done, so I think there's a gap in the market for a train.
Yeah.
I hate that guy, that Francis guy, because I was into trains before it was like made sexy and cool by him. I was like an OG.
Yeah.
And then he kind of brought this sort of nerdy energy to it. Then everyone's like, have you seen the train guy? And now I get sent him all the time. As if I haven't heard of him,
Yeah. I mean, next he's going to be doing a sexy Bank of England club, isn't he?
He probably would have been in the committee, actually.
Yeah.
He's a good looking lad. He's model for Burberry. What?
It's fit.
Is he?
Yeah, he's fit.
Wait, can I see a picture?
So we're talking like a trifecta with him, you, and my dad.
He's too big time. He wouldn't come anywhere near us.
You wouldn't go anywhere near him.
There are allegations in the train community that he is not actually as into trains as he makes out, and it's a bit of a he did it once on social media, it took off.
Are you saying
and
that
then
he
just kept doing
used
it.
trains to his own advantage?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, look, he's now on TV presenting Top Gear. Is that a train?
No,
it's not. So how much do you really like them, Francis?
Yeah,
say that into the camera. Really speak to his soul. Really speak to his soul. You're going to at Francis.
I
think we should. Steve's like, Liz, it's not what
you're
I
a
say.
fucking fraud. I think you're a fraud, Francis.
Well,
yeah, I do love his work.
Now, before we can allege anything else to Francis, we must say it has been such a good time having you on, Steve.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. Now, we have to make sure everyone's going to go on YouTube, watch your new stand-up special, Shiny. Yeah, am I right? Yeah.
And me and Alan are about to be releasing a YouTube series.
Mixtape. Tannoy Music mixtape.
Yes, go watch my stand-up special with Shiny. Bugeja is how you spell my name.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare.
Bugeja.
Yeah.
Bugeja.
Yeah.
Bugeja.
Now that's it. And just watch whatever you want.
Yeah, any social media handles you want to...
Enjoy that.
Any social media handles?
Yeah, Steve Bugeja Comedy, Bugeja Comedy on Instagram and TikTok. And if you've got any train facts, let me know.
And when's your next stand-up show? I feel like I'm going to come.
There's many.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will take the tube there. The worst tube line
Very
there
London-centric show, this. I feel bad about that. But I want everyone to know in general, I love trains across the board. I would like quick shout out to the Manchester Metro. Big fan of that.
Yeah.
That is good.
Yellow, it's expanding, which is exciting. I like reading about the expansions. So it's not all London, I do enjoy other...
How do you feel about the Edinburgh tram?
Very controversial.
Yeah, well,
and
yeah.
The public deeply dislike it.
Yeah.
But actually, I think it's good. Got it to the airport. I think it works well. Trams, aren't really my bag.
No.
Trams aren't really my thing.
Yeah, but the Manchester one is an exception. I do love that one.
Yeah, Manchester tram's good.
We never even talked about the strikes. What have you been making of it?
On TfL?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty supportive.
You are?
They should
fair play.
They should get whatever they want.
Fair play.
Just pay them more. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I mean, it's annoying when I can't get on the tube.
Yeah.
But then I just think workers' rights.
Yeah.
And also, when people are always like, oh, tube drivers get paid loads of money. And they're like, they shouldn't be. I'm like, yeah, it's really hard.
Yeah.
Like they're underground all day.
Yeah.
In the dark.
You got ghosts, lateral flows, oily hands.
You've got loads of maniacs on there.
3 dead bats.
And a jar full of bull semen.
Yeah.
And somewhere on the tube is Steve.
My friend, my friend. So I know you want to wrap this up now, but my friend Chris, he's an engineer on the overground, and is that why we're friends? Maybe. And he is the guy who fixes the signals. So when there's like a signalling failure, and
Sorry, what's his name?
Chris Fleet, nice guy.
Chris Fleet, this is for you.
You
need to do your job better because there is always a signal
failure. He always
failure.
gets loads of abuse, like going, what are the signal failures? And he said one of the reasons it's just like a bulb goes and stuff like that. So it's just like little things like that, and that's a signal failure.
Every day there's a signal failure.
Yeah, and he works on a pretty
Busy
delayed
line.
line.
Oh,
There's a lot of signal failures.
God.
Busy guy.
We don't want to dox the line.
But an absolute joy to go for a drink with. Lots of stories, lots of train-related track stories.
Shout out Chris Fleet.
Shout out, Chris.
Subscribe and I'll show you my left boob.
Only the left, not the right.
Only the left.
Yeah. Right's off
It is
limits.
my best one.
Yeah. You show the left, I'll show the right.